Nigerian TV. Nigerian TV. Nigerian TV.
Country people, una well done. Una welcome to DGM TV, the Ogbonge TV station when they give una Ogbonge news story as it dey happen and as it dey hot.
As a dictator is Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. I also want to state here that his style of politics in the southwest is not attractive to Edo people. It doesn't make any sense for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu to sit down in the comfort of his home, drawing up impeachable grounds for impeachment for the elected governor of Edo State. Reading through his statement, I've come to a conclusion that certainly is not aware of the issues concerning the unfortunate incident at the State House of Assembly. It is proper to say here that we only have 10 members of the State House of Assembly today who are legally representing their various constituencies. I should expect, as a former governor of Lagos State, he should know better that once a proclamation is made by the governor of a state, the law does not allow him to make a second proclamation. The governor made a proclamation for the House, and after that event, only about 10 members turned out to take their oath of office. The other 14 members stayed away from the House on the instruction of the man who in the first place nominated them to be candidates of APC, and that is Oshiomhonle. It was on Oshiomhonle's instruction that they stayed away from participating in the activities of the House. The Constitution is very clear. Even those who submit themselves to inauguration, if they decide to stay away from participating in the sitting of the House for a minimum of 180 days, their seats will be declared vacant. Talk less of those who even decided not to even submit themselves to be sworn in as members of the members of the House. So at best, those people were elected, but they were never sworn in as members of the House. So they cannot now go to a private residence of the private residence of the APC candidate, and now tell people that that place where they met is now the State House of Assembly. You will recall that at some point during the tenure of Oshiomhonle, when he was carrying out renovation at the State House of Assembly complex, the House, after a resolution, relocated to the old legislative chambers at the government house. Of course, if you go around the state, you will observe that the governor has been carrying out massive renovation works in most of the abandoned government buildings. In the judiciary, he has done same. Some of the courts were relocated to temporary sites to allow the renovation at the state judiciary to be carried out. He has also done same in several other government institutions. So now going to the State House of Assembly to renovate the house, just like Oshiomhonle did when he was in government, we can see the external interest in what is going on in Edo State. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu did not condemn Oshiomhonle when he relocated the State House of Assembly to the old assembly quarters in Government House, just like Godwin Obaseki has done now. But he's quick to jump at telling Edo people that what the governor has done amounts to impeachable offenses. But let me make it clear here that it is now obvious to Edo people that what is going on at the State House of Assembly is influenced by Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. I want to also say here that Edo State is not Lagos. We've been informed that he has since drawn up a list of commissioners which have been handed over to their APC candidate, made up of those who are not even from Edo State, because that is his style. He has done it in Lagos, he has done it in several other southwestern states. The Midwestern region was created as far back as 1963. Asiwaju cannot draw the political train of Edo influence of Oshiomhonle and his preferred candidate. Edo people should be allowed to decide their own political destiny. We will resist any attempt by those whose style of politics is to influence what happens in states where they don't come from. They influence appointments there, and they dictate who gets what in those states. Certainly, Edo is not Lagos, and we will not allow anybody to dictate.
DJ TV.
Shit them the grace, who them all to shit and them man. Enemies don't fail, them judging me where they no holy. Tell them about them, fire on to them. Waiting mad and see, mad no fit talk. See them go talk, when you dey try me talk. When you dey do past them. But if you try move on, back in me more. Your enemies no far from you. No far. Please don't take too long, oh my brother. Cause if you let them get to you, your enemies no far from you. Please don't take too long, oh my sister. Cause if you let them get to you, she say ole, wait see me I do when she call ole. She not because I know they bad for food. She just want use me play kung fu. Hey, but baby oh, me I know before rara oh, hey. See them go talk, when you dey try me talk. When you dey do past them. But if you try move on, back in me more. Your enemies no far from you. No far. Please don't take too long, oh my brother. Cause if you let them get to you, your enemies no far from you. Please don't take too long, oh my sister. Cause if you let them get to you,
I don't think I'm a baby. I'm on my 50s now.
Okay, you cannot pidgin.
If at this age, I tell Pikin where I born, see mama we born am for me. Last year, 2 years later, I come back to tell that same Pikin, say, no, but this mama born am for me, born you again for me. Now this other woman born am. I don't know whether they make sense. I do caricature of myself. You don't understand? Because now this state we did, when we see the former governor come and tell us, say, all the developmental works when he get for Edo State, he go want a continuation. And that God don't bring somebody, we be like God sent. Because where everybody they look onto, as at that time, other politicians, the governor personally come out to say no, that this side where they look onto, none of them go succeed on. Rather, I can't show us the person where God sent, we go succeed on, which is Governor Obaseki. Where they carry out the same development stride, they even do more than that governor today. But to our greatest surprise, it can't be like, say, our former governor waiting vomit and where he shit put. Now he waka go back, say he want go chop, he want go leak. So, but if he leak am, if he chop am, but we the Edo light, we get sense. We dey see wetin this present governor they do. Because when he bring am come, we don't know him, but we don't know say the man they good like this. You understand? So we discover to see say this is not the first time we get governor for Benin, Edo State here. We hardly come out for public to dance bubu yeye. Rather, we dey surprised to see say any work we see them do, now this governor do am. But we know they see am make it they dance up and down. So we dey thank him and we dey praise him, say whoever bring and come, if the person want fight against him, we go there behind them because we dey judge him with the good work wey they do for Benin, we do for Edo State.
Okay, you mean say the mistake as the Comrade Oshiomhonle talk, now blessing to Edo people?
My brother, the way we see her now, now blessing because you see when God want help you, God can cause your enemy to come and help you. Because they say God is supreme. When God they act, nobody know how they act. God can cause your enemy, say, go and speak for this same person. And that person is your enemy. So Oshiomhonle maybe not be waiting in plan down to see, not being see. Where he plan and down say, make him put somebody where he go the press button. You know, you get remote to get telly. And when you use remote, press the remote, the telly go to change channel. So, but at a time now, I discover say that remote, you know, function without telly again. Rather, the telly, it can't function on its own. Now, divine intervention, how Obaseki take pull out from dictatorship. Not being power, not being now divine intervention. Now it take pull out because waiting Obaseki they do today. Now waiting we really want for Edo State. You cannot kill this young man. Say the man say he don't want Agbero system of governance or government. My brother, many youth for Edo State, we go school, we graduate. The ones who go secondary school, go secondary school. We know go university, more come and say that Agbero work would they look for. Say all of us will come home money for roads, stand for junction. They slap driver, they collect money. That's not how to get a job. We cannot be defrauding government. They put for our pocket. Then there will be no work done in the state. So if Obaseki say he gets other genuine means to take revenue or to get in IGRO, it should not be a stumbling block for him not to come back. Because if you weigh the mind of the Edo people today, the good things will don't happen. Nobody will say make it stop. Rather, make it continue. Not just because the country constitution don't put us in 8 years. Person like Obaseki, the way they unveil plans for Edo State, you'll be surprised that after 8 years, the Edo like go see clamor for another 4 years. But we know say constitution not permit that one. But we dey thank them. And we dey thank whichever source it from come. Even if the source they fight back, they should go and mark it. Whatever God has destined to stay, will stay. Because if God fit use the past governor bring and come, and the governor dey fight am, God go still use the people of Edo State reinstate am. Say you will be there to finish the good work.
Maga, welcome.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV.